Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, home to a team that brings its lunch pail each and every game, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
First down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Dances away from 1. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it out fast. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Miami! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking downfield, it's drones. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. The aerial assault continues. Grabbed in the middle. It's Holloway. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll try to pop the draw. Discards a man. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard.
I'll tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was no problem.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Anderson will throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They go to the ground. And the Hokies get it past the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for second down. Grab near the marker. It's Fitzgerald. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. A 3rd down try for the offense. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Splits the uprights. It's good. And they go back on top. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Anderson wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged in the middle, it's Horton. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. First down here for the offense. They move the tight end all over. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
In situations like this, it's nighttime, it's so cold, it's so hard to complete these types of passes, and for these wideouts, it's going to be tough just catching the football because that thing, I guarantee you, feels like a rock.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd down conversion. Interceptions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He hurls one deep down the left side. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Now on second down. Anderson will throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Hokies. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the South's oldest rivalry has written another chapter between the Tar Heels and Cavaliers, and here's the result. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. They want to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Holloway. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Got his man on the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They scored for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Anderson wants to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, he could not protect him well enough.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Green. Push down for the tackle. Looking at a 2nd and short now. He'll do it himself. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The Hokies are on the move. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll pull it on the read. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Throws to the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. A 3rd and long coming up here. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic.
Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Looking for more room. The 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man across the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And incomplete on the deep ball. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, Who knows how they got that thing back? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Moving away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Drones. Going deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he's running in the open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Anderson will throw. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 15, here comes the return. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Escapes the sack. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half. Get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Arroyo. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go right back to him. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. And the Canes are rolling down the field. Anderson wants to throw. Got his man quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Now they'll run the draw. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. They'll try to get on the same page this time, 2nd and 10 from the 31. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets away from one, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. And bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the ground, it's Fletcher. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The offense set for a first down play. Handoff from the gun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Drones. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. It's a draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Hokies line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Horton. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Picks up 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off-play action on first down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Right down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is
nothing but green ahead. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They move the tight end all over. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. Anderson will throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
You want to talk about leg talent? That kid just made that kick 40-plus yards into the wind. That's incredible.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Anderson wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Getting some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Hurricanes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And that ball is live in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Anderson. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, the ground game. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here's the return from inside his 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Anderson. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Canes! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Pushes ahead. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 4th down, going to the air. Finds his tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.